Generations, 1989 to 1991, broke new ground as one of the first daytime soap operas to feature an African-American family at its core, blending drama, romance, and social commentary. Over 3 decades later, many of its talented cast members have gone on to star in blockbuster films, iconic TV shows, and even become household names. But what happened to the actors who brought these unforgettable characters to life? Some have continued to shine on screen, others have retired from the spotlight, and a few, sadly, have passed away. Join us as we take a heartfelt look back at the stars of Generations, then and now. Kelly Rutherford portrayed Sam Whitmore in Generations, 1989, when she was 21 years old. Sam is the beautiful, confident, and driven daughter of the Whitmore family, a wealthy, white, upper-class household in Chicago. With a keen intellect and strong will, Sam often finds herself torn between personal ambition and emotional vulnerability. As a young woman navigating love, identity, and family obligations in a world filled with secrets and class tensions, her storyline added layers of youthful energy and emotional complexity to the series. Kelly Rutherford brought charm and intensity to the role, helping to define Generations as a bold and modern daytime drama. Following the show, she achieved widespread fame as Megan Lewis in Melrose Place and later as Lily Vander Woodson in Gossip Girl. Known for her elegant screen presence, Rutherford also became an advocate for parental rights and appeared in several independent films. As of 2025, Kelly Rutherford is 56 years old and continues to work in film, television, and humanitarian causes. Kristoff Street Jon portrayed Adam Marshall in Generations, 1989, when he was 23 years old. Adam is a principled, intelligent, and passionate attorney, the eldest son in the groundbreaking Marshall family, one of the first African-American core families in daytime television. His character served as both moral compass and emotional anchor, often battling racism, legal injustice, and personal turmoil. With a commanding presence, Adam frequently found himself caught between his family's expectations and the demands of his legal career, making him one of the show's most complex and admired figures. Kristoff Street, Jon brought depth, charisma, and sincerity to the role, later becoming a daytime television icon through his 28-year portrayal of Neil Winters on The Young and the Restless. His work earned him 2 Daytime Emmy Awards and 10 NAACP Image Awards. Off-screen, he was an advocate for mental health awareness, particularly following the loss of his son. Kristoff passed away on February 3, 2019, at the age of 52. The cause of death was hypertrophic heart disease, with alcohol playing a contributing role. His legacy endures through his powerful performances and advocacy. Janelle Allen portrayed Doreen Jackson in Generations, 1989, when she was 35 years old. Doreen is a complex, strong-willed nightclub owner and the sister of Ruth Marshall, navigating the tensions between ambition, family loyalty, and her own turbulent romantic history. Bold and unapologetically independent, Doreen serves as both a provocateur and a survivor in the series' emotional landscape, challenging traditional expectations of women in soap operas, particularly Black women. With her sultry voice, sharp wit, and commanding presence, Doreen added an element of intrigue and passion to Generations. Janelle Allen, a Tony-nominated actress, brought elegance and fire to the role, continuing a career that spanned stage, television, and film. She was known for roles in Hotel Doctor, Quinn, Medicine Woman, and many acclaimed stage productions. As of 2025, Janelle Allen is 71 years old and remains active in the arts, including teaching and directing, while continuing to be recognized as a trailblazer for African-American actresses on television. Joan Pringle portrayed Ruth Marshall in Generations, 1989, when she was 45 years old. Ruth is the wise and nurturing matriarch of the Marshall family, strong in both character and values. As a nurse and devoted mother, Ruth brings stability and emotional grounding to a family frequently tested by life's challenges. She represents dignity, compassion, and quiet resilience, often serving as a source of wisdom and emotional support in the face of adversity. Joan Pringle's portrayal gave the character grace and depth, portraying Ruth not just as a mother, but as a woman of intellect and conviction. Prior to Generations, Pringle was well known for her role as Vice Principal Sybil Buchanan in The White Shadow, and she also appeared in Lou Grant, The Rockford Files, and In the Heat of the Night. Her calm strength made her a familiar face in Black American television across several decades. As of 2025, Joan Pringle is 81 years old. Though largely retired from acting, she remains a respected and influential figure in television history. Anthony Adabo portrayed Jason Craig in Generations, 1989, when he was 29 years old. Jason is a charismatic and mysterious figure whose arrival in the series stirs emotional upheaval and romantic tension. Handsome and brooding, Jason often finds himself at the center of complex relationships and unresolved past secrets, serving as both a love interest and a catalyst for drama. Anthony Adabo brought a compelling mix of vulnerability and strength to the role, quickly becoming a fan favorite. His performance showcased his natural screen presence and laid the groundwork for a steady career in daytime television. After Generations, Adabo appeared in Guiding Light, The Bold and the Beautiful, and All My Children. He also took on roles in primetime shows like Dallas and Pacific Palisades. Tragically, Anthony Adabo passed away on October 18, 2016, at the age of 56. The cause of death was not publicly disclosed, though it was widely reported as unexpected. He is remembered for his striking looks, quiet intensity, and dedication. Nancy Sorrel portrayed Monique McCallum in Generations, 1989, when she was 25 years old. Monique is a striking and mysterious presence in the series, a woman with a hidden past, entangled in both corporate ambition and romantic deception. Intelligent and alluring, she uses her charm to navigate high society power games, while slowly revealing her vulnerability beneath the surface. Nancy Sorrel brought poise and subtle emotional depth to Monique, allowing the character to evolve from a classic femme fatale into a layered figure of sympathy and intrigue. Sorrel later gained recognition in numerous Canadian and American productions, including Less Than Kind, Traitors, and The Comish. Her versatile performances across drama and comedy made her a consistent presence on television. As of 2025, Nancy Sorrel is 61 years old and continues to act in both film and television, particularly in Canadian productions, while also being involved in writing and producing behind the scenes. Rick Fitz portrayed Martin Jackson in Generations, 1989, when he was 37 years old. Martin is a complex, ambitious businessman with sharp instincts and a fiercely protective nature when it comes to his family. As the husband of Doreen Jackson and a central figure in the African-American side of the series' interwoven families, Martin is often caught balancing personal desires with familial responsibilities. His commanding demeanor and occasional moral ambiguity made him a compelling character throughout the show's run. Rick Fitz delivered a nuanced performance that captured both strength and emotional vulnerability. After Generations, Fitz appeared in numerous television series such as Star Trek, The Next Generation, Seinfeld, The Young and the Restless, and Desperate Housewives. He also worked in film and voiceover, building a long and varied career. As of 2025, Rick Fitz is 73 years old and continues to work sporadically in film and television, admired for his. Lynn Hamilton portrayed Vivian Potter in Generations, 1989, when she was 59 years old. Vivian is a dignified, compassionate older woman who brings warmth and wisdom to the people around her. As a character, she represents stability, history, and moral clarity in a series defined by secrets and shifting loyalties. Whether advising younger characters or confronting her own personal struggles, Vivian serves as a gentle yet powerful force of integrity. Lynn Hamilton, already a seasoned actress by the time of Generations, was widely known for her role as Donna Harris on Sanford and Son, where she portrayed Fred Sanford's thoughtful and caring girlfriend. With a career spanning film, stage, and television, she was also seen in shows like The Waltons, Good Times, and ER. Her poised and heartfelt acting left a lasting mark. As of 2025, Lynn Hamilton is 95 years old and retired from acting. She remains an admired figure in Black television history, celebrated for the grace and authenticity she brought to every role. Viva A Fox portrayed Maya Rubens in Generations, 1989, when she was just 25 years old. Maya is a spirited, confident, and stylish young woman determined to carve out her own path. As one of the breakout younger characters, Maya's storylines focused on ambition, love, and navigating a world divided by race, class, and desire. Viva A Fox infused Maya with vibrant energy, quickly establishing herself as a rising star. Generations marked one of her earliest major roles, and it launched her into a successful film and television career. She went on to star in blockbuster films like Independence Day, 1996, Set It Off, 1996, and Kill Bill, 2003 to 2004, as well as acclaimed television shows like Soul Food and Empire. Known for her bold personality and fierce screen presence, Fox also became a producer and businesswoman. As of 2025, Viva A Fox is 60 years old and remains active in Hollywood, continuing to act, host, and advocate for women in entertainment. George Del Hoyo portrayed Rob Donnelly in Generations, 1989, when he was 36 years old. Rob is a charming and determined professional caught in the whirlwind of family expectations, romance, and power struggles. As a member of the Donnelly family, his character often finds himself at odds with both his own ambitions and the emotional complexities of those around him. George Del Hoyo brought a slick, magnetic energy to Rob, making him a captivating figure in the soap's rich ensemble. Before and after Generations, Del Hoyo enjoyed a successful career in both television and voice acting. He guest starred in numerous popular series including Saint, Elsewhere, L.A. Law, and Days of Our Lives, and later became one of the most prolific voiceover artists in Hollywood, famously narrating trailers for major films. His voice became iconic in the movie industry, often heard more than seen. As of 2025, George Del Hoyo is 72 years old and largely retired, with a legacy tied both to on-screen performances and behind-the-scenes narration. Ron Harper portrayed Peter Whitmore in Generations, 1990, when he was 58 years old. Peter is the commanding and influential patriarch of the Whitmore family, a wealthy and traditional white businessman who embodies status, control, and old-world ideals. Though dignified, he often struggles with generational shifts in values and the growing independence of his children, especially Sam. His character provides a lens into corporate power and familial tension. Ron Harper delivered the role with classic elegance and gravitas. Known for his work in television westerns and science fiction, Harper had a career that spanned decades, starring in shows like Planet of the Apes, 1974, Land of the Lost, and soap operas such as Another World and Loving. His tall frame and aristocratic demeanor made him a staple of 60s and 70s television. Ron Harper passed away on March 21, 2023, at the age of 91. The cause of death was natural causes. He is remembered as a solid and versatile actor who brought depth to both heroic and flawed characters. Marla Adams portrayed Helen Mullen in Generations, 1989, when she was 50 years old. Helen is a well-meaning but emotionally restrained woman whose privileged background often puts her at odds with the passionate and evolving world around her. As a member of the Whitmore social circle, Helen's character reflects the tension between tradition and change. and she frequently serves as both confidant and obstacle in the lives of younger characters. Marla Adams brought a steely elegance to Helen, using subtle expressions and emotional restraint to portray complex inner conflict. Adams is best known for her long-running role as Dina Abbott Mergeron on The Young and the Restless, which earned her a Daytime Emmy nomination late in her career. She also appeared in The Secret Storm, Capitol and Walker, Texas Ranger. Marla Adams passed away on April 25, 2024, at the age of 85. The cause of death was complications related to Alzheimer's disease. She is remembered for her powerful performances and contributions to daytime drama. Richard Roundtree portrayed Dr. Daniel Rubens in Generations, 1990, when he was 58 years old. Dr. Rubens is a brilliant, principled, and compassionate physician, serving as a cornerstone of the Rubens family. With his poised intellect and steady emotional presence, Daniel provided moral grounding in a series full of secrets and social complexity. As Maya's father, he symbolized Black excellence and integrity. Richard Roundtree brought quiet power and soulful depth to the role. Best known for his iconic portrayal of Private Detective John Shaft in Shaft, 1971, Roundtree became a trailblazer for Black action heroes in American cinema. His career spanned over 50 years, including memorable roles in Roots, Being Mary Jane, and Seven. He remained active in film and TV until his later years. Richard Roundtree passed away on October 24, 2023, at the age of 81, following a brief battle with pancreatic cancer. He is celebrated as a groundbreaking figure in Hollywood and a pioneer of Black representation on screen. Dorothy Lyman portrayed Rebecca Whitmore No. 2 in Generations, 1990, when she was 43 years old. Rebecca is the elegant and emotionally complex mother figure of the Whitmore clan, portrayed with rich nuance and warmth. As the second actress to play the role, Lyman brought renewed depth to a character caught between social expectations, family crises, and the secrets that shaped her marriage. Dorothy Lyman was already a daytime television icon by the time she joined Generations, having won 2 Daytime Emmy Awards for her role as Opal Gardner on All My Children. She also gained widespread fame as Naomi on the sitcom Mama's Family. Beyond acting, she built a career as a television director, working on shows like The Nanny and Suddenly Susan. Lyman's ability to balance strength with vulnerability made her Rebecca a standout. As of 2025, Dorothy Lyman is 78 years old and semi-retired, continuing to write and occasionally perform in stage and independent productions. Barbara Rhodes portrayed Jessica Gardner in Generations, 1989, when she was 42 years old. Jessica is a sharp, sophisticated, and fiercely protective mother who enters the show with strong convictions and hidden emotional wounds. As part of the Gardner family storyline, Jessica's presence brings intensity to family conflicts, often torn between truth and loyalty. Barbara Rhodes imbued the role with wit, charm, and commanding strength, balancing elegance with fiery resolve. Rhodes had already been a familiar face to TV audiences thanks to her comedic timing and striking beauty in series like Soap, Bewitched, and The Love Boat. She was also known for her role in the film The Shakiest Gun in the West, alongside Don Knotts. Throughout her career, she excelled in both comedy and drama, often portraying confident, capable women. As of 2025, Barbara Rhodes is 78 years old and retired from acting, but remains fondly remembered for her versatile performances across decades of television. Patricia Tolman portrayed Christy Russell No. 1 in Generations, 1989, when she was 32 years old. Christy is a dynamic, emotionally driven woman whose appearance in the series introduces romantic tension and family secrets. Often torn between desire and self-respect, Christy's storylines blend melodrama with genuine emotional conflict. Patricia Tolman brought boldness and vulnerability to the role, crafting a character who resonated with viewers despite limited screen time. Outside of Generations, Tolman built a strong following in science fiction, famously portraying Lyta Alexander in Babylon 5 and appearing in multiple Star Trek series. She was also a noted stuntwoman in films such as Jurassic Park and Army of Darkness. Beyond acting, she became active in charitable work and founded a travel company supporting women's empowerment. As of 2025, Patricia Tolman is 68 years old and continues to engage with fans through conventions and personal projects, remaining a beloved figure in sci-fi and horror circles. Robin Dearden portrayed Kate Wilson in Generations, 1990, when she was 37 years old. Kate is a poised, compassionate woman navigating the emotional fallout of love, betrayal, and buried truths. Introduced during the show's later chapters, Kate serves as both confidant and catalyst in several unfolding relationships, bringing subtle intelligence and emotional realism to her scenes. Robin Dearden brought a gentle intensity to Kate, making her one of the series' more emotionally grounded characters. Dearden had a long and steady career in television, guest starring in popular shows such as Magnum P.I., Knight Rider, Charmed, and Breaking Bad. She is also known for her marriage to actor Bryan Cranston, with whom she shares a strong personal and creative partnership. As of 2025, Robin Dearden is 72 years old and continues to be involved in the entertainment world, occasionally appearing in projects while also supporting industry causes and mentoring young actors. Eric Christmas portrayed Lionel the chauffeur in Generations, 1989, when he was 75 years old. Lionel is a loyal, observant, and quietly humorous presence within the Whitmore household. As the family chauffeur, he often sees more than he's meant to, offering subtle commentary and wisdom from the sidelines. Eric Christmas portrayed Lionel with warmth and dignity, lending humanity to a role often overlooked. Christmas had a prolific career in film, television, and theater. He was widely recognized for playing Principal Carter in the Porky's film series and appeared in The X-Files, Cheers, and Seinfeld. He also taught drama at the University of California, San Diego. Eric Christmas passed away on July 22, 2000, at the age of 84 from natural causes. He left behind a legacy as a beloved character actor and educator whose presence enriched every project he touched. Len Berman portrayed Eddie in Generations, 1990, when he was 61 years old. Eddie is a gruff but well-meaning presence who plays a supporting role in the lives of the show's main characters. Often used for comic relief or to bring a dose of realism, Eddie's appearances gave the series grounding and heart. Len Berman delivered the role with natural charisma and understated humor. A Canadian actor with a deep, resonant voice, Berman enjoyed success in radio, stage, film, and television. His credits included The Pentagon Papers, the Ray Bradbury Theater, and Street Legal. In addition to acting, he was known for his contributions to the arts community in Montreal. Len Berman passed away on August 31, 2023, at the age of 94. The cause of death was natural causes. He is remembered for his versatility and distinctive presence across decades of Canadian and American entertainment. Richard Rote portrayed Leonard Cooper in Generations, 1989, when he was 56 years old. Leonard is a calculated and self-assured corporate executive whose presence often signals trouble beneath the polished surface of the Whitmore empire. As a cunning businessman, Leonard's charm is matched by ambition, making him both an ally and a threat in various plot lines. Richard Rote brought sophistication and subtle menace to the role. A veteran character actor, Rote's long television career included roles in Seinfeld, Friends, The Golden Girls, Dallas, and Hawaii Five-0. Known for his sharp delivery and versatility, he was equally skilled in drama and comedy. In addition to acting, Rote had a second career as a tax consultant for fellow performers. Richard Rote passed away on August 5, 2022, at the age of 89. His death was due to natural causes. He is fondly remembered for his professionalism, wit, and enduring contributions to classic television. Who is your favorite character from Generations? How do you feel knowing that some cast members are no longer with us? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoy this type of content, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications to stay updated. We appreciate your support and are glad to have you as part of our community.